Well, I just came from spending the morning in the solarium spa pool. I've heard it called different things, but basically it's the adults only. Not that that matters because there's only one child on this ship. But that makes sense because of this itinerary. We are going to New Orleans during Mardi Gras. I don't know how many people want to take young children to Mardi Gras. And it's also, today is Super Bowl Sunday, so that's a big deal on the ship. They're going to have all kinds of stuff. And then 2 days after that it's Mardi Gras, and I think 2 days after that, I might have my days mixed up, but anyway, is Valentine's Day. So it's a lot of couples, and then January, February, of course, always has a lot of seniors, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, so the spa pool, or the solarium, has a lot of little bites. It has, you know, some cereal bowls and pretty good selection of cereals, milk, tea, coffee, juices, and then also a smoothie bar. I think that's an upcharge, I'm not sure, but they had some basic juices that you know, come in a dispenser thing, but then they also had the carafes of some, I don't know, what do they call them, you know, pressed juices, I guess is what they're called. And then they had an assortment of like berries and different things that you could make a smoothie with, which again, I think is an upcharge. Then they had little plates. I had a little bit of cereal, but I had the bagel, I think it was a cinnamon bagel. And then it had peanut butter on it. And then it had a layer of bananas. And then it had apples that were julienne, which made them much easier to eat than, you know, slices of apple. But it was really good. It's light bites, kind of. At noon, I'm guessing they're doing the same thing they've done before. They'll have some spicy noodles, some chicken salad. I can't remember what else. But anyway, it's nice. I stayed there until the sun came out, although it's not looking so sunny right now. But I was lucky. I got a chair right by the big pool, which is salt water and warm, and it's got bubbles and these built-in chair things. And yeah, but it got rough. So that was really, you know, knocking us around. I'm going to sit down here. Oops. It got rough. It was knocking us around. And then we noticed 2 cards and 2 room keys in the pool. So that was fun trying to get those out so we could turn them in. That was a little bit of work, but it was a challenge. All right, that was the phone ringing. I had no idea where it was. Jerry put it in a drawer, bottom drawer. By the time I found it, they hung up. Don't know what that was. It's weird on a cruise ship when your phone rings because it's just not something you normally use. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I know Jerry's going to go into the theater and watch the game. They're going to have food and a bar set up there too. I think the theater always has a bar. I'm not sure. A lot of them do, at least. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't know if I want to sit in theater chairs forever, you know how long football games are. Yeah, although I have to say those are comfortable seats in there. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. And they're not, you know, they're not teams that I really root for, although, you know, at one time I would have rooted for the 49ers when I lived on the West Coast. But that was a long time ago, back when Joe Montana was the quarterback, so that tells you how long. Yeah, the seas are a little rough as we're crossing the Gulf of Mexico, so I may just take a Dramamine, which will make me sleepy, and then I'll nap, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Oh, and my outfit of the day is my swimsuit cover-up. This is my swimsuit from Walmart, I think. It was really inexpensive. It's got a little flaps there, and I have a whole video on that somewhere if you look. And yeah, this can tie much tighter, but I was slipping it off and onto my head, so anyway, this is it. Oh, this cover-up is from Nordstrom. It was in I think it was in a box. Yeah, back when I used to get Trump Club. If not, then I just bought it at Nordstrom. And it was spendy, but I got it on sale, and it was still a little spendy, but I love it, and I always get compliments. I already got them today, so yeah. So I didn't do my outfit of the day yesterday on boarding day. Oh well, I'm just not good at following through with that sort of thing, I guess. But if I change, I'll try to remember. In the meantime, I think I'm going to do a little video on things that, oh, and I have put out a whole bag of ducks, so I've put out half my ducks so far. But I am going to do a little video of the things that I like and don't like as much in this particular cabin, and I want to try to remember to do that every time we go. I have been leaving my phone down, though I haven't been videoing much. I've been in the moment. All right, one of the things that I like about room 80062 on the Celebrity Constellation is they have a built-in nightlight. Now that doesn't seem like much right now because it's daylight, but I tell you, at night it's just perfect. Another thing I like about Celebrity Constellation room 8006 is it has a mirror straight ahead, obviously, and then it has one on the side. So when you sit here, you can kind of get a back view. See, I can see the back of my head. Don't get that in every cruise ship bathroom. And I love all the storage. Storage there, storage there, there, a couple over there. There's just, we have storage we have not used. We like that it has nightstands on both sides with 2 drawers and a lamp. I like that it came with a robe, actually 2 of them. We didn't have to ask for it. Tons of bathroom storage. The last one is a waste bin, but the rest all storage, plus of course the shelves. I love that there's 2 outlets. Even though they're the only ones here, at least there's 2. I've been on ships where there's only one place and 1 outlet. And the placement of this one allows you to plug stuff in that's bigger, where sometimes they're up against something and you could never plug in anything of this size because it's there's either something right here or there's something right here. This room provided an umbrella, which this wasn't on it and I can't get it on there. I think it's one of those things, once you take it off, forget it. And they also give you a tote, which is complimentary. And it has inside a little like coin purse connected to it. In this particular room, we paid an obstructed price, which means it's a less expensive balcony. But look at this view. If you stand out there, the only thing you're losing is maybe a tiny bit over here, like to see up the front of the ship. But we're so far in the front of the ship. The wall's just, a couple rooms down. But the view is still spectacular. I don't feel we're missing anything. And then the deck. I would like to go out, but I think it's going to be too windy. Let's see. Okay, because of the way we have this cover and everything, I think you can actually hear me. I love these deck chairs. They're nice and tall. They come with these pillows. And it also comes with a table on this deck. So, bravo. It is a bit of a small room, so I really appreciate all these mirrors. Not only does it make it feel bigger, but there's always a place to check how you look, when you're getting dressed. So I do appreciate all these mirrors, and the bathroom is abundant with mirrors as well. An odd thing to film, but I do appreciate that it has immediate and abundant hot water. Our last cruise, the water temperature changed. I sometimes get a blast of cold or a blast of hot while taking a shower. I appreciate that there is both shampoo and conditioner so that I don't have to pack conditioner. And it's not a shampoo, conditioner in one, which my hair doesn't care for. And I love the flexibility of this type of little table, because oftentimes a cruise ship has a bigger, more stationary table, where this one, you can move it over to the bed, you can use it here, slide it under, you can slide it all the way over to the door, and then the love seat's not impaired by it either. But it goes the way it's made, it slides up under for normal people who don't lose their balance while they're filming. So now the things I don't like as much, there's no magnified mirror. The only thing that was in these cabinets was a blow dryer, no mirror. And no magnified mirror here. I usually bring one, but I didn't this time. And this would be the ship that didn't have one. I also wish that the room had USB. And I wish that those USB ports were right by the bed, but instead it's just those two power outlets over there. This little area here is pretty tiny to work as both a makeup get ready area, a desk, and a place for your electronics, for your ice and beverages. So it's a lot of jobs expected from a pretty small space. Yeah, I would have given up this one mirror to maybe expand it myself if I were designing cruise ships rooms, which, by the way, I think would be an awesome job for me. What do you think? I'm also not fond of this like mini love seat. I think it makes out into a bed. It's just small. To me, either have something you can like sit and put your legs upon, or stretch your legs out, or just have a chair with an ottoman. That would been my preference in this case. These lamps, they are not great for reading. Though from the shape of the bell shape of the what do you call it? The lampshade. The light, of course, goes straight down, and if you're trying to read, it's in the wrong place. Many cruise ships have come up with something that's like on the wall that you can pull out and move over and point for reading. Just those are nice. I would definitely, as an upgrade, suggest that Celebrity change the lights and include something newer that has, if it's not just the little pointy reedy type, that it's a lamp that includes that. I've seen both types on cruise ships, and that new lamp include USB. When I bragged about the hot water being a good point, it's also one of the low points, in that if the person you're sharing it with has left the water on really hot, like that right there is a very hot setting, and you just flip it on, you're going to get really hot water unexpectedly. So there is some benefit in it taking a minute to get up to full temperature. As it turns out, our mini fridge is really just a cooler. It's not, my husband has a refrigerated drug. It'll be okay. But it's not really a refrigerator. I've seen that more and more in cruise ships, unfortunately. Some things to know if you have booked room 8006 on the Celebrity Constellation. For us, our luggage, once we'd unpacked, did not fit under the bed, but we found a solution. We unzipped them, laid them flat, and then scooted one under on each side. And for me, that's worked great, because now I throw my dirty clothes bag under there, and the dirty clothes are hidden, as well as the unpacked luggage. So it was a win. Another thing to know about this room, it is very much at the bow. That's as far as you can go. There's just one room between us and where it ends. And then right down there you go, and you're in the forward elevators, which are pretty convenient because they open out onto the that solarium area. They're right by that. And I'm trying to remember, they're by the theaters on 4. So, entertainment in the front, food in the back. And they actually fit. Look at that. What do you know? Often robes are just made what looks to me like children's sizes. Okay, we're up on deck 11, the sun deck, they call it. Down on what's going on down in the main pool area. And we were just up on 12 checking out the rooftop terrace, which they're going to set up for Superbowl. So I'll go back and maybe film that then when it's busy. Check out this light fixture. It's not Chihuly, it's a good imitation of. I have no idea what part of the ship we just walked into, but it's off of 11. Wanted to come back and charge my phone, but this was my next outfit of the day. There'll probably be one more. for dinner. It is Super Bowl Sunday. Jerry's down in the theater. He wants to watch it down there. It's just not any teams that I'm all that interested in, so I don't know. I don't think I'll make it. Okay, this is Super Bowl on a cruise ship. Looks like we have wings and sliders and nachos and all kinds of stuff.
Perform our national anthem, entertainment icon,
You see, by the dawn's early light, one so proud. You're going to deck 5. Take the ball. Only deck 5 can answer this one. Come on, give him a round of applause. You ready? Come on, come on, come on. We can do this. A great advert now, by the way, but we've seen it. Okay, so, what team plays anywhere now? But please come down and get the ball there or there. Okay, here we go. What team plays at Soldiers Fields? Hold on, no, let's find, no, you've got to touch the ball up there. It's up there, it's up there, it's up there. What's the answer?
Chicago Bears.
It's the Chicago Bears. Stop me if anything happens, okay? As I can't see it all the way back there. Okay, here we go. What is the name of the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium?
All right, I have someone.
Arrowhead Stadium. Arrowhead Stadium. Come on, you can have.
So I just came from the theater where we were watching the Super Bowl. They're showing it in a couple different places on the ship, but the Super Bowl in the theater was the big screen, and they had lots of food. Oh my gosh, and it was good too. They had all the makings for nachos. Anything you could possibly think of putting on a nacho they had, and the chips that they had were really good. They weren't like out of a bag. They were like tortillas that had been fried. And they had wings. They had the little pigs in a blanket. They had sliders that were delicious. They had, the wings were really good too. I had a couple of those. What else did they have? Oh gosh, they had 2 cakes, which I got pictures of. And then they had, when I was leaving, they had a whole table set up with all kinds of desserts. I couldn't tell what they were. It was kind of dark. And anyway, I came back to the room because I've had too much to eat, and I just felt like I needed to drink something carbonated and take a Tums. But yeah, because I eat a little cleaner than the football food was, but it was delicious. Oh, they had coleslaw, they had potato salad, macaroni salad. Those are really good. They had a lot of onion in them, though. That's part of why my tummy says, okay, take a break. And we get to New Orleans tomorrow at around 10. But I did hear someone said that the captain said that the pilot gets on the ship about 1 because I guess it's a long way up the river. So anyway, sorry. Yeah, I was kind of interested in going to the terrace. I don't know if it's called the terrace something. Anyway, they have a big screen out there. They show movies and stuff, and it's really nice. But I was going to go up there and get video for this video to show, you know, the Super Bowl there as well. But the weather kind of turned on us a little bit, so I decided not to go up there. And you do have to go up the stairs, outside stairs. So I just, and I'd have to go like in the dark if I went now. So I'm not going to do that. But I will definitely, that terrace actually is on one of my other videos, I believe, but I'll try and get that on this trip too. But tomorrow we do have an excursion, so to speak. It's basically going to a Mardi Gras parade, but having a place to sit and transportation to it is the excursion part. But yeah, they gave out, they had games and prizes and stuff during the Super Bowl game. And yeah, it was really, they did a really nice job. This is a pretty exciting cruise. It has Super Bowl, it has Valentine's Day, and it has Mardi Gras. I mean, wow. And then when all of that is over, then we're going to the Western Caribbean where we can relax. So great itinerary. And so far, Celebrity's done an excellent job. Yep, kudos. After all of that, sitting down there in the theater, although the theater seats are comfortable here, it's on the TV in our room. It was fun to join in the festivities down there, though. Okay, so we're looking at the late night buffet. You get the different things on pizza. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
I'm good. Thank you. Oh, and calzones. Calzone Italian sausage. All right, and there's another station we found open. Garlic bread, and I don't know what the other bread is. It's like hams and cheese. This looks like salad makings. Some kind of bread. And then you pick your pasta, and they'll make you either, it's baby shrimp Alfredo, or you have marinara and meatballs, baked potatoes, and steamed veggies. And this is like really late night.